Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Medico Gyan, the final stop for all your medical queries. I hope everyone is good and taking care of themselves. Please subscribe our channel if not done already and press the bell icon button to receive the further notification. So friends, in this video we shall be studying all about local anesthesia systemic toxicity. Here we will be studying how does the local anesthetic act, what are the various systemic side effects, what are the CC-CNS ratio, and how do you manage last. So guys, the first and the foremost is how does the local anesthetic act. Local anesthetic act by inhibition of the sodium channel and thereby preventing the propagation and the conduction of the nerve impulse. Friends, it has been seen that local anesthetic will act both on myelinated neurons and unmyelinated neurons. It will act faster on the myelinated neurons. Now, after studying how the local anesthetic act, let's have a look at the various dosage of the local anesthetic. The lignocaine is the most commonly local anesthetic which is used. It is used in the dosage of 1 to 1.5 mg per kg as an antiarrhythmic drug. But when it is used for topical anesthesia, the dosage is 3 mg per kg. This is used for topical infiltration. But when it is used in conjunction with EDR, then the dosage is increased to 7 mg per kg because EDR will delay the onset of absorption of lignocaine. Now friends, we shall be studying about the correlation of the plasma concentration of lignocaine with the systemic side effects. We will be studying the systemic side effect at the plasma concentration of 5 mg per ml, 15 mg per ml, friends, also at 20 mg per ml, and last but not the least at 25 mg per ml. It has been seen that at the concentration of 5 mg per ml, the patient may complain of dizziness. The patient may complain of tinnitus. And there can be facial spasm. In this you can see there is a spasm of the eye muscle. At 15 mg per ml, the patient may complain of CNS toxicity leading to seizures. While at 25 mg per ml, the patient may complain of respiratory depression. And at 25 mg per ml, there will be cardiovascular collapse leading to hypotension and the patient may collapse. Now friends, you will try to understand why LA toxicity is a matter of interest. Why we need to understand why LA toxicity is important. It has been seen, friends, when the local anesthetic are used in toxic concentration, the local anesthetic drug will inhibit the translocation of acyl coenzyme A across the mitochondrial membrane. Inhibition of this enzyme inhibits the fatty acid oxidation. The fatty acid oxidation is inhibited, leading to decrease in the energy production, and finally it can precipitate cardiac arrest. Also, it has been seen, friends, that there are CNS toxicity and CVS toxicity of local anesthetic drugs. While the CNS toxicity is far more common, but the CVS toxicity is much more difficult to manage. So friends, now we will be studying a very important topic, CC-CNS ratio. It is a dosage of the drug required to produce cardiac toxicity than to produce neurotoxicity. Now friends, we will be studying about CC-CNS ratio of various local anesthetic such as lignocaine and bupivacaine. The CC-CNS ratio for lignocaine is 7. It is 7 for lignocaine while it is 3.5 for bupivacaine, which means that bupivacaine is far more cardiotoxic than lignocaine. As far as neurotoxic symptoms are concerned, the neurotoxicity occurs in two phases. First, there is phase of CNS excitation followed by phase of CNS depression. In phase 1 of CNS excitation, there is inhibition of the inhibitory pathways. As the inhibitory pathways are inhibited, it leads to CNS stimulation leading to seizures. Followed by, in phase 2, both the inhibitory pathways and excitatory pathways are inhibited, leading to phase of CNS depression. So the patient may land up into fall in GCS and coma. So there are two phases. One is phase of CNS excitation followed by a phase of CNS depression. Friends, seizure is one of the most common neurotoxic manifestation of the local anesthetic, such as lignocaine and bupivacaine. The lignocaine will produce seizure at a dosage of 20 mg per kg, while the bupivacaine will produce at a dosage of 5 mg per kg. After neurotoxicity, we shall be studying about cardiovascular side effect of the local anesthetic drug when used in high concentration. It can lead to myocardial depression, increase in the conduction block, prolongation of the PR interval, and sinus bradycardia. There will also be intense vasoconstriction initially, which will be followed by intense vasodilation. And this intense vasodilation will lead to cardiovascular collapse. In this, you can see that the arteries are vasodilated. Now friends, after studying the various manifestations of the local anesthesia systemic toxicity, we will be studying the treatment protocol of LAST. How will you manage the LAST? The first and foremost is to stop the local anesthetic drug immediately. In case of minor reaction, we should wait and it may resolve spontaneously. So we have to do nothing. But if the seizures are present, then we have to give benzodiazepine such as Midas or diazepam. Protection of the airway is very important and we may need to intubate if necessary. So intubation may be required. But in case of cardiotoxicity, first of all, we need to do transarterial or transvenous pacing. And we should follow ACLS guided protocol. Injection amiodarone at a dosage of 5 mg per kg is recommended, while injection lignocaine is not recommended because this is a drug which is responsible for LAST. So lignocaine is not used. And lastly, when the patient is refractory to all this treatment, we have to use intralipid emulsion, which are available in 10%, 20% and 30%. The 20% form is the most commonly used form. The Weinberg regimen plays a very important role in management of the refractory cases, in which 20% solution is used. So the 20% lipid solution is used, which contains glycerin, soybean oil and egg phospholipids. What happens here is this intralipid emulsion, it will create a lipid bank in which the local anesthetic is deposited and it will prevent the progression of the toxicity. It is used at a dosage of 1 ml per kg over 1 minute, and after 5 minutes, the dosage is increased to 3 ml per kg. So we will be using it 1 ml per kg over 1 minute, and after 5 minutes, it will be 3 ml per kg, followed by the maintenance dose of 0.25 to 0.50 ml per kg per minute. So this is how you will manage the refractory cases of LAST. So thank you guys for watching this short video of local anesthesia systemic toxicity. I hope everyone understood this lecture well. Please subscribe our channel if not done already and press the bell icon button to receive the further notification. Kindly follow us at www.medicogyan.co.in and stay tuned for my upcoming videos. Thank you.